Hello and welcome to On the Dawntrail. This is my live Final Fantasy XIV MSQ guide and playthrough. So last I left off, I'm actually in the middle of an MSQ quest, an Allied Perspective for patch 2.55 before the fall. And I'm out here in front of the Royal Promenade, about to go into a meeting for the Council of the Eorzean leaders to petition for aid to Ishgard's cause with the Dravanian horde coming in. We'll talk to Alphino and let's just get into it. My apologies for calling you away from your tasks. I had hoped to proceed with these negotiations one leader at a time, but it seems my urgent requests for an audience have prompted a gathering of the council. Needless to say, I feel obliged to attend. The Alliance leaders are already seated within. Let us join them, shall we?
We are well aware of Ishgard's dilemma, and we agree with your assessment.
Then I trust there are no objections to the Crystal Brave's intervention.
Ul'dah has none.
Gridania does not object.
The Crystal Braves are yours to command, Alphino. Do what you will. We shall pray for your success.
It was my hope that you would offer more substantial aid than prayer. I know it is within your means.
Do not presume that you have knowledge of our every concern. The Garleans and the Beast Tribes are but two of many. We are not in a position to contribute greatly to the defense of Ishgard, not when our own homes are still under siege.
We dare not leave our interests in Cartano undefended as well. Teleji Adeleji and his ilk would seize control of the territories in our absence.
The enemy is at their gates, and you would cower behind yours?
No one is cowering, boy. We will offer what support we can.
Aye, support. A handful of men and no more.
Would that we could commit more than a token force to this cause. Yet there are others to whom you might turn. The free companies ever want for work.
Ah, yes. The free companies. They're not like to turn you down.
I beg your pardon? You would entrust the survival of Ishgard to sell swords? Crises like these are the very reason why this alliance was formed. It is our duty to aid our fellow man.
My duty is to my country and my people. If you expect us to place the welfare of a foreign power above our own, you're going to be sorely disappointed. Lest you doubt, Limsa comes first, then the Alliance, and finally, circumstances permitting, Ishgard and the rest. If you cannot understand so simple a concept, then you have no place at this table.
Forgive me, Admiral. I was careless in my choice of words.
I suggest you assemble a party of elite adventurers, assuming you haven't already. Your fellows served us well during Operation Archon. I dare say they will do so again. If I may, Your Grace, I wish to propose a redistribution of forces. If we entrust the security of Ul'dah to the Brass Blades for a time, we can dispatch a larger force to Ishgard. Your Grace?
Yes. Yes, of course. Do what you will.
Tensions run high.
Is Her Grace not feeling well?
To the best of my knowledge, Her Grace is in perfect health.
I see. Carry on.
Well, they're not gonna go help Ishgard, little as they may. That's okay, I'll take care of it myself. Once again, I owe you an apology. It seems you have been conscripted into leading a contingent of adventurers on yet another mission of inestimable danger. But I fear we have been left with little alternative. We cannot well abandon Lord Horshaphant and Sir Emmerich to their fate. We must abide by the Council's decision, as short-sighted as it is, and strive to fulfill our roles as Eorzea's guardians. Captain Ilberd, what news? Then the assault has begun? We have but this moment concluded our audience with the Alliance leaders. Move our forces into position. Your unit will join House Durandare at the Steel Vigil. Man the cannons alongside the knights and thin the Devonian horde ere they descend upon Ishgard. I will join you as soon as I am able. Furious, I would have you and your adventurer allies bolster the defenses at the Steps of Faith. Report first Sir Marceline at the Gates of Judgment, and he will direct you to where you are needed most. May the gods grant us victory. Ooh. At last, some action at Ishgard. Let's get Dragonhead and let's do it. It's been a long time coming. Finally get to fight some dragons. Dragons! Let's see. If I remember correctly, this trial is pretty cool. Who am I reporting to? Marceline. Marceline. Let's see. Let me get back to my reading chops. You are the appointed captain of the sellsword contingent? Then welcome. There is no sore shortage of blade work to be done. As we speak, Dravanian skirmishing parties are harrying positions across the Central Highlands. I've assigned the Crystal Braves and your fellow adventurers to contain these scattered attacks, but for the present, I would have you join them. That is, of course, merely a precursor to the assault on Ishgard proper. The wily serpents seek to divide and confuse our forces, but we will not be so easily drawn out of position. The Temple Knights will remain on the Steps of Faith and continue our preparations. When the Horde arrives in force, they shall face a wall of Ishgardian steel. Report back to me once their advanced skirmishers are slain. White Brim? Okay. Oh, easy. These small fry? Really? You gotta labor with some small fry? Useless. I can do so much more, I promise. I'm capable. I'm the dang warrior of light. Delegated to skirmishes. How dare they? Should have got my chocobo. Always remember to do your Gishel greens. Bring it on. Oh, yes, a lot. I'll do some AoE now. Quick knock. Too easy, mate. Wrecked. More. The damn dragons! Yeah, I agree. Damn dragons. But literally nothing compared to me. Easy. Okay, cool. Now, let me protect Ishgard, please. What? More? Arr! All the way over there. I'm teleporting. Gosh dang it. Bring me the steps of fate, please! Hey! Yush. I'll take out more of these small fry. Oh, what? It didn't do the drop. Lame. At least give me a bigger dragon. Let me fight a big dragon. Ooh, okay, this guy's getting... They're not doing too hot over here. Did I really just step in that? I'm smart. Nothing. Too easy. Yoink. More. Give me more. Thank the gods you're here. No need to thank me. All in a day's work for the Warrior of Light. No, I'll save my stuff. They don't deserve to get my bard songs. Horde Commander, eh? We'll see about that. Yeesh. This one's a tough one. Ooh, sorry. I guess I should have... Here. I'll make sure he doesn't shoot his cone at you. I'll stand over here. Sorry, bud. Oh, didn't even matter. Yes, let me protect the steps of faith now, please. I'm capable. I can do it. Where am I going? All the way down there? Okay. Oh, flying makes things so much easier. Report to Marceline. Alright, Marceline. I'm ready. Give me your strongest battles. What news, adventurer? The reinforcements? Decimated, you say? Dravanian devils, damn their scaly hides! Hold fast to your grief and fury, sir. We will avenge the deaths of your fellows in the battle to come. Yes, please. The steps of faith. Oh, baby. Cutscene. Ere you commit yourself to the siege, you should know what it is you are tasked with defending. Beyond the gates of judgment lie the steps of faith, a great bridge of stone that leads directly to the city of Ishgard. More than simply a means to cross the Sea of Clouds, the bridge serves as a foundation for the arcane wards that form the barrier we call Danafin's Collar. Alas, in dispelling the barrier's outermost layer, that thrice-damned witch Iceheart stripped the bridge of its protection, and thus are the dragons now able to land unhindered upon the steps of faith. Should the Dravanians succeed in destroying the remainder of the wards, the winged devils will be free to swarm within the city itself. Needless to say, we cannot suffer that to happen. It shall be our task as defenders to prevent any harm from coming to those parts of the bridge wherein the wards are sealed. 3 yet remain, and we have dispatched our forces accordingly. I would ask you and your comrades to accompany our defenders at the outermost ward. Oh, put us on the front lines, huh? I should hope that includes us as well, yes? Boomst. Oh, okay, cool. My buddies. I don't remember them being part of this fight. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn! We cannot well stand idly by while the Horde threatens the good people of Ishgard. Indeed! To do otherwise would go against all that Master Louis Soir has taught us. As for where we may be of most assistance, I think it prudent we divide into 2 groups. Ida and I will join the rear guard. Right. If the dragons should reach us, we'll be sure to give them what for. Thank you, all of you. Pray, speak with me again when your preparations are complete, and together we will stand against the Horde. Oh, let's do it. All I do is stand against hordes. Wait, what? I trust you are ready then. Good. Come, let us make for the battlefield. Huh? Wait. Isn't this a trial? Did they change it? Oh, that's a big dragon. They changed it. Okay. It's now an instance event? Okay, okay. I dig it. We claim victory this day, or Ishgard falls. Oh, and I get to fight with my buddies? That's sick. Accept the fury into your heart, and defend this bridge with your life's blood. Steady now. We protect to fight our home, to protect Ishgard. Ooh. They mean to destroy the wards of Dadafin's collar. Let not a single dragon pass.
Let's finish this quickly, shall we?
And it has voice lines? What? That's sick. Have the regard, ready the cannons. Oh no! Okay. Did I get hit? If I got hit, that did no damage. There'd be no walking away from a blast like that. I agree. Okay, I think I'm gonna stay on this side. Luckily, I'm a ranged person, so I can just... Yo, I'm doing my bestest. I can't even fight those dragons. A turtle? Focus your attacks on the armored dragon. That's a turtle. Let's be real. They'll need more thick hides to prevail over us. Dragon Stomp, get away from that, huh? Oh, okay. It's raid wide. What if I jump? It didn't work. Easy. Ah! Such terrible strength. No! I can't do anything. What in the... Everyone, fall back! Fall back now! Oh, I can't! I'm stuck, bro. Ah! Take my Peloton. Oh, I guess I should sprint, huh? Ooh.
Aoife, to me.
What's happening? Oh, cool. Oh, ooh. Yo. We got dragoons in the mix now, too? Do not let it reach the barrier. Hold your ground. Oh. Remember what it is we fight for. Oh, okay. There's mechanics. They want me in the middle, huh? That makes sense. Do you have a healer in there? Thank you, Stola. Fireball that. I don't like that. Can I move? I'm moving. Okay, we want to go over there, yeah? Move! Go! Just safe enough, yes. Oh, let my dots fall off. That's not good. Alright, this is way cooler. Sideways slice. I think we need to move. Go! Go! New plan. Stack on Thancred. Flame Breath, probably from the middle? Yes. I'm learning. Not the warning, no! The first ward has been breached. Fall back and regroup. The battle is not yet lost. Nay. Jeez. We must find Papalymo and regroup. Of course, it can never be so easy. Whoa. Ow! Okay, run, run, run. We must hold them here. We will see to things here, Ferris. Fall back and help the others guard the ward. Okay, okay, okay. Ooh. Right back. Okay, I see. They mean to defeat us with sheer numbers then. Well, it's a good thing I can't count. Holy Ida. Take heart, Furious. We will prevail. Horde Transcendent? Whoa. Oh, geez, that guy's big. I think not. Spam my one ability. Bard song.
This one'll sting.
Oh, they're using a. Ooh, holy smokes! They're using the different voice actor now. On your guard, Ida. I know, I know. Now the battle begins in earnest. We can't give up. We must defeat the champion at all costs. I'm doing my best. What more can I do? Whoa! Move out of that for sure. Easy. I'm gonna probably want me in the middle, I'm guessing. Of course, I'm the warrior of light. Oh no! Yo! Your death won't be in vain. Okay, okay. Those things are gonna shoot forward. Cool, cool, cool. I got it. Flame Breath, get out of the middle! Damn it, the second ward! Oh, okay. He's still continuing Flame Breath. No! The second ward has fallen! We got hype music now. Even more hype music. Fall back! There's nothing left to be done here. Nay! I never flee from the fight. Seismic shriek. We have to protect the last ward. We must retreat now! Oh no! Ah! Ida and I will have matters well in hand. Furious, you must go to see the final ward. Okay. Lead me to it. Dragoons to arms. Give the enemy no quarter. Really? All the dragons were just hanging out way over here? They will know the wrath of the Azure Dragon. Nice. Give me some Estinian goodness. Hold your ground. Should this barrier fall, Ishgard will be awash in flame. Know your folly. Ooh, oh, oh, okay, okay, okay. I can see things on the ground. I'm smart. I can also put on dots. Hiya! Ooh. Alright, bring it. Bring it. The champion approaches. Make ready. If you would taste my lance again, so be it. Behold the power of the dragoon. Hold nothing back. Yes, I intend not to. Our enemy is not without weakness. Keep it up. I'm trying. Only 50% though. Flame Breath, get out of the middle. No, Temple Knight, what are you doing? The bear strength's only at 5. The final ward is weakened. Hurry, we must end this now. Can I go on the cannon thing? Is that still a part of this? I don't think it is. Fireball? I don't think I can do anything about that. Okay, 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 let's see. Right here. Good. Come on. Need more DPS. Let's check out. We're good. We're good. I'm clear here. Oh, okay, okay. After the first one, move in. One here. Yes. I need a healer, bro. Whoa, scorching breath. No, the barrier cannot suffer such an attack. What are you doing? Yo, 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 stand out of the fire. What is this? We are the shield that keeps the holy sea. Even if it should cost us everything, they cannot be suffered to pass. That is what? Commander, what the? We stand as one. Oh my goodness, what? Okay, yes, defeat. I got this. I'll just spam my one stupid damaging ability. Damn, this infernal heat. Hold steady. I'm doing my best. Come on! I beg you, can't the strength. Please. More! More! Ishgard will not fall. Not today. Oh, I got this. All right. I'm at 3%. We got this. So much Knight's Resolve. We must not falter. You're welcome, my friends. I carried. Greatly diminished. No, it's not. Oh. Easy. Alright, that was sick. 100%. These new trials, I guess it's not a trial, these new instance events that they're replacing the trials with, really cool. The dragons, they're withdrawing! Victory is ours! Look at all those adventurers. Yeah, beat it, you dumb dragons. Oh. One of Nidhogg's greatest champions, slain. The Horde will not soon recover from this blow. But what of you, Nidhogg? Why did you not join your minions and make of this battle a slaughter? Have you grown so fond of the stench of your lair? Mayhap you prefer to have your allies fight your battles for you. You have a girl to do your bidding now, do you not? No matter. I shall slay Iceheart and all the rest. But I yearn to spill the blood of a great worm, Nidhogg, and only your death will sate my lance. Okay. Look how edgy Estinian is. Too easy. Good job, my fellows. That was really good. Bravo, well done. Furious! The dragons are routed. Lest you wonder, the fighting at the Steel Vigil was also fierce, but my Crystal Braves were not found wanting. Himst himself. Commander Levelua, Furious, true to your word, you arrived to us. You arrived to aid us in our hour of need. On behalf of the Holy She and the people of Ishgard, I offer you my humble thanks. Though I would stay and lavish you with well-deserved praise, I fear I must away to oversee the aftermath of the siege. Not all the dragons are fled, and there are yet wounded to be carried from the field. Pray, let us meet anon that I might express my thanks with the proper courtesy. I would hope so. Give me my just rewards, you know? We have indeed achieved a victory of singular importance. With the Javanian horde thus weakened and scattered, the threat to Ishgard has been greatly diminished. And, mayhap equally significant, the Holy See must now recognize the necessity of cooperation with foreign powers. Long have they barred their gates against the outside world, but I am confident that the day will soon come when Ishgard proclaims itself a member of the Eorzean Alliance once more. Much have we sacrificed in our struggles against dragons and primals, the Ascians and the Empire, but step by unfaltering step, we march ever nearer to our goal. And, as ever, the journey is made with you in the van. The victory we have won this day gives us greater hope for the morrow. 'Tis a hope that shall sustain us in the days to come, and bear us past the many evils that yet seek to hinder our progress. Why is this text box is weird. Yes, we have done well, my friend, and I, for one, would take a moment to savor the enormity of our achievement. The demands of duty, however, allow me little time for levity. I must accompany Captain Ilberd back to Ul'dah and reassign those braves whose squads suffered heavy losses. You, my friend, have earned a rest at the Rising Stones. Pray, return to Revenant's Toll and share your tale with Minfilia in person. We will see to inform the other nations of what took place here. Do be sure to give our regards to Minfilia. Bye, Thancred. Alright! And yes indeedy, KB, today is a early stream day. I want to get this, finish this good old patch. I'm ready. My body is ready. I know what's to come. Oh. And it's just best to get it over with, you know? My lady Minfilia, let me tell you all about my heroic exploits here. Yeah, okay, that new adjusted trial event, whatever you want to call it, was super cool. That one I actually had no idea it had changed. But way more immersive, way more cinematic. The other one, you're basically just following the dragon as it stomps across the steps of faith, and it can be quite a mess. Furious, welcome back. Alphino sent word of the siege, and of course, of the role you played in ending it. Your deeds never cease to amaze me, Furious. Thank you. You're welcome. And we'll go. So what's next? Broken Bridges, nice. Administrative decision. You must be weary, Furious, and now may very well be your only chance to... Oh, of course. Antecedent! Hello. A messenger from Ul'dah arrived with a message for you. What is it? The Royal Seal. Curious indeed. Ah, an invitation. On behalf of the Council of the Eorzean Alliance, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ul Namo invites the Scions of the Seventh Dawn to attend a feast at the Royal Palace of Ul'dah, in honor of Ishgard's recent victory. It would seem we are to be recognized for our part in lifting the siege, you for your valiant efforts as commander of the adventurers contingent, and the Archons for their earnest attempts to rouse the city-states. Truly, I find it strange that the Alliance leaders should think themselves deserving of a place at such a celebration. Exactly. All three refused to deploy their standing armies, preferring to send hastily assembled companies of sellswords, many of whom perished ere the siege began. Are they truly so brazen as to seek to share in the glory of your triumph? Ah, but mayhap they simply seek a pretext to meet with the Ishgardians while the mood is yet jubilant. Such an occasion would present a fine opportunity to press for Ishgard's return to the Eorzean Alliance. Ah, we have scarce had time to mourn Mubrida, and I, for one, am in no mood to carouse. But I suppose we must put away our grief for the good of the realm. Though you were promised rest, I fear I must insist that you also attend. It would be a strange celebration indeed if the victorious sea hero were not present. Pray, content yourself with the thought that such occasions may bring about momentous change, and this without recourse to bloodshed. Tataru, if you would do me the favor of contacting the rest of the Scions. Of course, Antecedent. And please let me know if there's anything else I can do. Ah. Poor Tataru. She's feeling inadequate. Your valued member, Tataru. Curious. I've never known Tataru to sigh at such requests. Could aught be amiss? Alright, we have to go find out. What's going on with you, Tataru? Talk to me. I'm your friend. Look for Tataru at her desk. Indeed. Please, tell me your woes. Uh-oh. She's missing. Gone. What's everyone else doing here? Uh-oh, why is Ida sad? She crying? Tataru is conspicuous by her absence. Hold on. I must see what's going on over here. Bankrid is talking with the ladies. What the heck is going on here? Ida's crying. Why are you crying? Snort, hee hee ha. Oh god, make a side about to burst. Alright, I need to know what's happening. Ladies, please. This is no way to... Oh, hello, Furious. I was just, entertaining some friends. Oh gods. What the heck is going on over here? You best watch your tongue while I'm the one who procured the most rarest of ores, Meat-Cote Man-Stealer. What the heck? Oh, these guys. Alright, anyways. On we go. Lemon. Tataru? I believe she just stepped outside. Now that I think on it, she did seem rather preoccupied. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Desu. What is going on with my friend Tataru here? So cool. Oh, Tataru. Oh, there you are. What the heck are you doing up there? That's dangerous, girl. Come on now. Uh-oh, you're sad. Oh, Furious. It's you. I didn't mean to worry anyone. It's nothing, really. Well, it's not nothing exactly. But it feels like nothing compared to the towering trials you and the others face every day. And that's why I should probably talk to Minfilia before things get any worse. You always know what to say, Furious. I'm glad we had this little chat. I said nothing, but I'm glad I could help. Interesting reaction. But what does it mean? $10 if you can tell me the quote. Where that quote comes from. Okay, well, I guess we're going back to Minfilia. Oh, Tataru's here too. Okay, tell me, what's going on? Yes, Tataru? You have my undivided attention. I've been hesitant to broach the subject, but with all the recent excitement... What with all the recent excitement, but Furious made me realize that there's no time like the present, and time is what I'm here to ask you for. Uh-oh. I am not sure I understand. If you wish to be excused from your duties for a time, then you have certainly earned the rest. But I suspect that lying abed is far from your intent. You know me too well, Antecedent. There is, in fact, something I've been wanting to try my hand at. Along with the adventurers and the Crystal Braves, the Scions are constantly being thrown into dangerous battles and deadly predicaments. Even Hoary Boulder and Coltonet have been promoted from guard duty to fill our need for competent warriors. And so it seems only right that I, too, should acquire the power to defend myself. And others, more importantly. When I return, I shall be both your receptionist and your bodyguard. Nani? Nice. Oh, she's determined. Oh, hey! That's the first time I've almost been knocked to the ground by a Lalafell. I've never seen Miss Tataru so determined. Has aught befell with which I might help, Antecedent? Not at present, thank you. Was there something you would ask of me? Oh, yes. Pray excuse my distraction. An adventurer who was to join us for escort duty was injured while out on patrol, and I fear we cannot properly defend the scholars entrusted to our protection without the aid of at least one more guard. Therefore, I humbly request that another adventurer, of the capable kind, of course, be assigned to our party. Very well. I shall consider the potential candidates and provide you with a replacement as soon as I am able. My thanks, Antecedent. I take my leave of you. Get out of here, Hoary Boulder. Let me guess. I'm gonna go help him. I'm down. I like that guy. He's also a dear friend to me, so I wouldn't mind being the extra bodyguard affiliate. Whoa, whoa, what the? Two MSQs? Okay, we'll do this one. An unexpected ambition. The power to defend oneself. Tataru has ever been full of surprises. Now that I think on it, I do recall Yuran J mentioning that she had developed an interest in Arcanema. Mayhap she hopes to gain admittance to the Arcanist Guild in Limsa Lominsa. Yes, that will be the way of it. Would you be so kind as to journey to the guild and see that all is well? It is doubtless unwarranted, but surely I'm not alone in my concern for her safety. Fair, okay. But I'll also take on this second MSQ, that's new, where we are needed. I wonder, do you perchance recall the commitment I made to furnish Hoary Boulder with a capable adventurer? Well, I am sorry to say that I have as yet been unable to do so. Now I realize that you are rather more than a capable adventurer, and that escort duty is frankly beneath a man of your talents, dang right. But I have no one else to turn to at present. Might you be willing to forego rest and assist us in this matter? Generous to a fault. I thank you, Furious. Now, it only seems fair that I explain the import of the task in question. For some time, our order has employed a handful of scholars to travel around Eorzea, taking etheric readings that we might better understand the impact of primal summoning. Naturally, it behooves us to ensure our employees' safety, and so we ask the adventurers in our service to serve as escorts. Hoary Boulder and Coltonet were to act as two such escorts, as was the third adventurer. Alas, due to injury, said adventurer is not presently fit for duty, hence my need to impose upon your goodwill. Alright, I'll do it. You truly are a pillar of strength, Furious. Hoary Boulder will share with you the details of your task. He should be waiting for you outside. Be safe. Okay! 2 quests to complete simultaneously. Interesting. Yes, Hoary Boulder's right here, so we'll start with this one. Alright, Hoary Boulder. Ah, Furious! It is true that you agreed to lend us a hand? Huzzah! What did I tell you, Coltonet? Our misfortune is becoming a blessing. An opportunity to serve alongside the Warrior of Light himself. Need I remind you that we have 3 scholars to escort, each of whom will take a different route? True. But our mission is the same. Separated by moms we may be, but in spirit we shall be together. If such thoughts bring you joy, you are welcome to think them. To more practical concerns. Furious, we would have you attend to the scholar charged with surveying the South Shroud. He is waiting at Camp Tranquil as we speak. All you need to do is follow the man. He will determine the most appropriate locations to take his readings. In spirit, Furious, in spirit! We shall be together every step of the way. My man. That guy's my biggest fan. I love him. Alright, let's start there. Please tell me I have this. Camp Tranquil. Take some readings. Don't mind if I do. Unsettled Scholar. Oh boy. Let me take a look at this person. Oh yeah, he's getting one of these ones. At last, the Scion's man deigns to grace me with his presence. A pity that we have no time for pleasantries. Our first destination is Issimhar. Come, we are late enough as it is. Get out of here. Are we really that late? Or are you just a bad person? Issimhar. Wherefore is Issimhar? Here we are. Unsettled Scholar. Yes, this location should suffice. Once I finish calibrating my instruments, I will require but a moment to take the necessary measurements. I trust I need not explain that my work can suffer no interruptions. Then please, stand at an appropriate distance and keep watch for wild beasts. Does this guy not know who I am? I am the Warrior of Light, who saved Eorzea, and he's treating me like some run-of-the-mill bodyguard? No respect? Put some respect on my name, man. Come on. I don't rather like his tone. Well, I helped you out. Now what? I see we have both completed our respective tasks. A satisfactory outcome. Though, if I could make one suggestion, you might try to dispatch your foes more quietly in the future. I don't like to pick fault, but I really must be allowed to concentrate. Get at it. Now then, snake molt awaits, shall we? Get out of here. I will not suffer this insolence. Can I fly right over? Yeah, boy. Thank goodness. Snake molt. What a name. I'm gonna call this place Snake Molt. Ooh. Why, indeed. Right about here, yes. As before, I would ask that you keep an eye out for dangerous beasts as I work. Alright, fine. You punk. You're lucky Minfilia asked nicely. Ooh. I guess I don't need that, huh? You're also lucky that Hoary Boulder seems to enjoy this type of thing. And that I like him. I certainly don't like you. Oh, why am I wasting time with dots? I'll do it. Alright, kid. You're welcome. Fascinating. These readings are not at all what I expected. Though perhaps that should come as no surprise. I am not given to superstition, but there is a queer, almost blasphemous air hereabouts. Let us quit this place and return to Roots Lake. We have one more site to survey. Oh, I'm definitely going to teleport. Roots Lake, eh? Ugh. Oops. Dang it. Oh, jeez. Oh, a lot of baddies around here. As before, my guardian, pray, leave me to my task and ensure our safety. Where's the thing? These revenants better watch themselves. Oh, jeez. Make sure I don't accidentally pull one of the other guys. Easy. Ugh. Of course. It can never be so easy. These things make pretty cute sounds. Like little mice. Alright, now. This data should prove invaluable to... Ye gods, what is that stench? Did you slaughter a creep of adamantoises while my back was turned? Quickly now, to Camp Tranquil. I will not have my clothing reeking of blood and offal. Yeah, oh man. Someone needs to beat this dude. Yes. What the? Oh. He chose to paddle in the Ichor a while longer, I take it. No matter, I took advantage of my unexpected privacy and performed a curse-free analysis of my data. It would appear that there has been a measurable decrease in Eorzea's ambient ether concentration since the calamity. However, this data is far from conclusive. We must take additional measurements to confirm my assessment. No! Don't make me do it. The least among us. For our next survey, I would have you escort me to Earth's font. The ambient ether concentrations there are so high that crystalline structures form spontaneously. Consequently, anomalous fluctuations should be much easier to detect. Brilliant, yes? No, don't bother answering. That was rhetorical. Now, come along. Yeah. Where am I going? All the way over there. Just, yes. The quarry mill first. And then we'll rendezvous over at Earth's font. Indeed. I wonder what impact this quest is going to have. Everything in this game happens for a reason. Therefore, What ambient readings is this man taking? And how is it going to change the landscape of the game later?
You should be more than familiar with the procedure by now. Pray, find a suitable position from which to keep watch while I take measurements.
Fair. Fair enough. This one's sparkly. Wasn't the other one's, like scary purple? Ooh, cutscene, that's why.
Yes, quite high, yet still markedly lower than the historical measurements taken near the end of the 6th astral era. Could the presence of a primal account for the difference? Or is there something else? Something else?
You idiot.
Something else. Scion, come here. I need you.
What the? Oh. What the? Is that Wilrid? Fear not, my friends. Help has arrived.
There you are, Furious. Hori and I were worried when you and your charge failed to return at the appointed hour.
Gutted like a hog, but not by one, no. These wounds were made with a blade. Doesn't look like he put up much of a fight either. Nary a mark on his sword or his shield.
I've heard nothing of the Crystal Brave operations in this area. What cause has Wilrid to come here? What should we do? We will see to the Scholar's protection, Furious.
Aye, and the boy's remains. You should return to the Rising Stones. The antecedent will want to know what happened here. And so do I. Yeah, me too. Uh-oh. So that's why I was sent to do this absolute drivel. But Wilrid, boy Wilrid, after everything he suffered in Little Alamigo, the new leaf he turned, to join the Crystal Braves, to get cut down like that. Alright, Mephilia, what say you?
Furious, you are returned, and you seem troubled. Did the role of escort chafe so? Wilrid, dead? Mayhap murdered? By the 12, how can that be? I will send word to Alphino at once. He will want to conduct a full investigation and send word to Wilrid's family. Gods, he was just a boy. Who would do this, and why?
Yeah. Oh, I can't go any further until I go see what's going on with... Alright. Tataru, it's your time to shine. Tell me, what have you been up to? Ooh. Who's playing what? The you? Nope. Aww. That's pretty good. Sorry. But I have a friend to visit at the Arcanist Guild. Yes. Eto. Where are you? Downstairs? There you are. What are you doing down here? Oh, look at you. You look so cute.
Furious! What are you doing here? I didn't mean for her to worry. That's the last thing I wanted. Putting an end to such worries is precisely the reason I'm here, don't you see? I, Taru, shall become a great and powerful Arcanist. And now, at Mistress Thubengrim's behest, I must go and complete a special training exercise. Until we meet again.
Oh god. Why am I not confident? Let's see what the guild master has to say about Tataru's recent ambition.
Greetings and welcome to the Arcanists Guild. Do you require assistance? So, you are acquainted with our newest member. I am sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I fear young Tataru may not be ideally suited to the study of Arcanama. Nevertheless, she would not be denied, and goes now to undertake her first trial, a simulated inspection of 3 crates. A simple task, some might say, but one all Arcanists are expected to complete. A thought occurs to me. Why not supervise Tataru's training? You are clearly an accomplished adventurer, and given your relationship with the girl, you seem an ideal person to have on hand. Her trial will be conducted at the cliffs south of the Zephyr Gate. You need only observe at a distance.
Interesting. If I'm not mistaken, if you actually become an Arcanist and move into Summoner or Scholar, the dialogue for this quest will be slightly different, considering this is exactly where you go to undertake your training, and this trial that Tataru is going through is something you had to do. If I remember correctly. Look, level 1 Wharf Rat, level 1 Little Ladybug. Holy. Strange, the sands of time. Is Tataru really going to do it in the dark? Let's see. She is.
Or Azor sees the pirate's port, where she met her shining jewel. Or to bring the smuggler's plans to naught, came the Lasuk whom none could fool. Beat him with the Drak backdraft, gut him with the gust, deck him with the downburst, go Carbuncle, go!
No idea how that actually goes.
Oh, are those crates I spy? Ah, and this must be the true test. But we're ready for them, aren't we, Carbuncle?
What?
Carbuncle?
Yikes. Oh no, oh no!
Come back!
Well, you tried, Tataru. That's all anyone could ask for. Where art thou? Eto desu ne. Don't be scared, my friend. You gave it your best shot.
I should have known you'd come, Furious. You needn't say a word. Your face says it all. I know you bore witness to my shame. Betrayed by my own Carbuncle and left at the mercy of wild beasts. I must accept the truth. I'll never be a warrior like you or the others. I will inform Mistress Thubergheim of my intention to withdraw from the guild. Arcanama, like so much else, is beyond me.
Oh no, Tataru. Tataru, no. Little does she know that she's actually one of the most important scions there are. Without her, I'd be nothing. No one. Oh, no, talk to this person up here, yes. Thubergheim. Oh, cutscene, eh? Interesting.
Ah, back so soon? How fared our fledgling arcanist? Abysmally, Mistress Dubergame. Abysmally. As Furious will testify. I was wrong to become an arcanist. Wrong as usual. I am completely and utterly unqualified, and I sincerely apologize for wasting your time. Tataru. If that were true, I would not have permitted you to join in the first place. We must all come to accept our limitations, lest our ambitions lead us astray. However, we must not lose sight of our strengths in the process. For example, your exceptional skill with numbers helped you to gain a solid grasp of the fundamentals of Arcanama. Were it not so, you would have struggled even to summon Carbuncle to your side. In my opinion, the Scions are truly fortunate to have such a capable and good-natured receptionist in their service. Would you not agree? You are too kind, Mistress Dubergame. Though I could not overcome this challenge, I shall take your words to heart and try not to be discouraged.
Good job, Tataru. Take it to the chin and stand back up. Loud and proud, baby. Ancient ways, timeless wants. Look at the way she's looking at me, so sad.
As fetching as these garments are, I fear I shall never don them again. But I can't go back to the Rising Stones without something to show for my time away. Wait, I know what I can do! That is, if you don't mind accompanying me for a little longer? Wonderful! Then to Costa del Sol we will go. It's a bit of a gamble, but I'm confident it will pay off.
Let's do it. Ancient ways, timeless wants, baby. Whatever you want, Tataru. I'm here for you. Tataru. What could you possibly be doing? Ooh. Look at her now. Ooh. Fancy.
Yes, this is it. This is where the man at the Drowning Wench told me to look. There was a certain variety of clam which can be harvested this time of year in Bloodshore, one which produces the most marvelous pearls. However, these clams are also coveted by certain wild creatures, and since I fared rather poorly in battle last time, let us be off.
It should be sunny. If it was sunny, her outfit would make more sense. Whoa, you're way out here, Tataru.
What fortune! I've already found one! Would you be so kind as to keep watch while I work? It should only take a moment.
Way over here. Alright. Something's gonna pop up out of nowhere, Tataru. I can feel it. I can almost taste it. What the heck is that thing? Morgar! Oh no! Oh, jeez. I wasted all my buffs on that too. Alright. Don't run away from your enemies. 1, it shows weakness. 2, they go out of range and you can't attack them anymore. Daijoubu. Ding ding. This guy's got a lot of health. Holy smokes. Ouch. Why you do this? Please refrain.
Yeah!
Almost there. Cringe corner, I need some healing, my friend. Oh, he already has the regen on me. That's fine then. I'll take it to the mouth. And easy. Woo! Dude really put up a fight.
Well fought, Furious, well fought. I knew I was right to ask you to come. As for me, I have my prize, a bounty of blood pearls. So named for their reddish hue, they were treasured as wards against dark magics in ancient times. I thought I might make charms for everyone, so that no matter where they go, they will always come home. It's sort of the power to defend myself and other people. In a way. Right. Well, I mustn't keep Flimin waiting. There's work to be done, and lots of it. We're to secure provisions for the scions in the Leminsa markets. She may have an eye for quality, but I have a nose for bargains. Will you be heading back to the Rising Stones? If so, pray convey my apologies to the antecedent, and tell her that she needn't worry about me. Farewell, Furious, and thank you for everything. That sounded rather final, didn't it? How about until we meet again? Bye, Storm. Oh. Oh, bye. That did seem a bit... Oh. Uh-oh. What the... Is she scheming something? What is this? Natsaru, are you evil? The backwards glancing smirk can never be good. Alright, we've done the 2 random quests. Let's move on with the real juicy stuff. The big thing we learned that was, Wilred was freaking murdered yet. Wait. What the? Where's everyone? That's not good. Uh-oh. What is happening? Minfilia, where are my friends? Welcome home, Furious. I gather you found Tataru in Limsa Laminsa. My, it sounds as though she had quite an adventure. And while it did not end as she had hoped, I suspect that it will prove to be a valuable experience. I dare say she could have managed without our intervention. Even so, I appreciate you indulging my request. Alright, let's do it. The big stuff. A time to every purpose. Though recent events weigh heavily on our minds, we must needs set them aside for now. We are coming to a defining moment in Eorzean history. The grand commemoration of our joint defense of Ishgard, the first time in 15 long years that our people have stood side by side with our neighbors to the north to fight in common cause. This may mark the true rebirth of the Eorzean Alliance. Failing that, it should at the very least serve to bring our nations closer together. We have every reason to raise our voices in celebration, do we not? We have bested Javanians and Asians both. Against desperate odds, we have fought and won. But the primals still plague us, and the Empire still plots our subjugation. And our triumphs, remarkable though they are, were bought at a terrible price. Brave adventurers and allies, broken on the steps of faith, and before our eyes in this very room, our dear friend Moonbrita. This is the victory we have wrought, and it is as bitter as ashes in my mouth. I would sooner stay here and invite those with more appetite to enjoy the feast in my stead. Alas, it is a royal banquet, and all of our allies will be in attendance. It is our duty to present a united front that we might serve as a beacon of hope to all. It seems I have no choice but to take my own advice. I instructed the others to meet us in Ul'dah, that we might make our grand entrance together. Unfortunately, I had to settle for leaving Tataru and Lamin a note. If they do not return quickly, they will have to settle for whatever leftovers I can smuggle out of the fragrant chamber. Oh boy. Onward. Off to the big soiree, Furious. Raise a glass for me, eh? Or not. You don't look best pleased, lad. Something on your mind. By the Navigator. Wilred's dead. Gods damn it. They must know they've been rumbled. Sod it. 'Tis past time we had this talk. After our last conversation, I got to thinking about where certain funds were coming from. So I had a dig around, on the quiet like, and sure enough, I found it. Seems a fair bit of coins made its way into the Braves' coffers courtesy of a Dodo Consortium. A daft name for a business if I ever heard one, which is what first gave me an inkling that something weren't right. So I went through the ledgers again, and found another half-dozen donations from organizations with stupid bloody names. Didn't take long to find the common thread. All were owned by the Mirage Trust. Oh, I'll give the bastard credit. He showed us up for the amateurs we are. Short of calling one of his business the bloody bribery consortium, I don't know what more he could have done to mock our rules on financial contributions. The gods only know how many men of the first and third are taken to Ledger's coin. But now we know as some of them are, I'd wager me right eye, they're the ones what did for Wilfred. The earnest young fool had taken to asking the wrong kinds of questions, bound to attract attention he was. Should have seen it at the time, but I didn't. Gods damn me. Still, I don't see what Teleji hopes to accomplish. If he hid his schemes with all the care of a drunk pissing into the wind. No, he's cleverer than this, so we need to be clever too. That's the only way we'll ever repay this debt of blood. We'll purge every one of them traitorous bastards from our ranks. On that you have me word. And Various, mind yourself when you're in Old Eye. We're heading into a storm. I can smell it. The kind that'll sweep a man overboard and drag him under before he knows it. Ooh, that's ominous, real. Well, only one thing to do. Onward we go. To join this banquet. With my friends. At least we'll be in good company. Royal Promenade. There they are. The scions of the Seventh Dawn. All of my friends waiting for me. We have been waiting for you, Furious. The celebration is due to begin shortly. I had hoped that we might make our introductions together, but Mistress Momodi just sent word that you were needed at the quicksand. What? Bruh, come on now. Come, but not gone. Alright, well, if my services are needed. We will go on ahead, Furious. Pray, join us once matters at the quicksand are resolved. What? They're going without the guest of honor? I'm really the only one that matters, come on now. Give my regards to Momodi, and let her know that I will call upon her anon. Arr. Alright. Still more to do. I just want good food, good company, and a nice relaxing time. Is that really so much to ask for? Alright. Momodi. Why have you taken me away from my festivities? I appreciate you dropping in on such notice, Furious. I know you've got places to be, so I won't waste your time. You're friends with a crystal brave by the name of Aliane, aren't you? Former adventurer? Come to think of it, I'm pretty sure you recruited her yourself. Well, anyway, she came round for a meal not long ago, and before she left, she asked me to give you a message. Said if the others ended up dragging you to the feast, I was to see you got it before you made your grand entrance. Meet me at the station west of the Coffer and Coffin. There's something I must show you. A short message, I grant you, but she thought long and hard before picking these words. Barely touched the food, too. Under other circumstances, I'd have thought those signs of a troubled heart, but something tells me she ain't planning to confess her undying love. Interesting. I could use a confession right now. That'll bolster my spirits. Let's go see what Aliane wants, huh? She should know she's keeping me away from festivities. I don't take kindly to people who take me away from my business.
We're going way over here, too. What the heck? Hello? I'll wait. She's not even here yet. Ugh. Guess I'll wait alone at this destination. All by myself. Alone. With me and my chocobo. As you stand upon the platform, your thoughts begin to wander. And all too soon, the ghosts of comrades lost and enemies slain begin to file by your mind's eye in solemn procession. Clearing your head, you scan the horizon, but see no sign of Aliane. Huh. That's, That's something. Straining your ears to listen, you hear the chatter of Kickern and the buzzing of syrphids, but no approaching footfall. Sighing, you bow your head, only to notice the vial lying at your feet. The heck is this? Beerus? Is that you? What brings you out this way? Laurentius. You're not Aliane. Lieutenant Aliane? Why no, I haven't seen her about. Had she come this way, I guarantee we would have crossed paths. I must have passed this spot a dozen times. We are to patrol the city's environs on account of the royal banquet. Captain's orders, you understand. Speaking of which, isn't it about to begin? You should be there with the other honored guests, enjoying your well-deserved respite. Aye, pray return to Ul'dah, Beerus. By chance to meet the lieutenant, I will tell her you were here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
O Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line. Through my weakness, the glorious house of Ul has all but disappeared beneath the sands. For want of the strength to raise it up again, it were better that it fall. Forgive me, but I know not what else to do.
You are strong, Nanamo. I believe in you. Okay, we'll show the clouded vial to Momodi. See what Momodi has to say. Nanamo's gonna make her decision here. Or her proclamation. Tell the masses what she wants to do. The line of Ul is no more. Madam Momodi, I found this vial. I reckon you'd head straight to the feast after meeting with Aliane. What's the matter? No appetite? She wasn't there, but this was, eh? Let's see. Looks to me like an alchemist vial, but beyond that I can't say. Might be best if you hold on to it for safekeeping though. Anyway, no use worrying about Aliane. I'm sure she'll turn up before too long, and when she does, we'll soon find out what this was all in their aid of. Besides, we've got more important things to talk about. The parting glass. Would you believe that? While you were away, another message arrived for you. Well, one did. One delivered by the Sultana's handmaiden, no less. Seems Her Grace desires a private audience. Her handmaiden will meet you on the royal promenade and escort you to the Sultana's chambers. So what are you waiting for? Go on then, go! You're right. I am needed. Oh.
You needn't trouble yourself so.
Your Grace is most kind, but it is no trouble to me, rather an honor. If your Grace is ready, I shall summon the Warrior of Light.
I am.
Everyone looks to be in high spirits.
With good cause.
A common victory may serve to unite even the most unlikely of allies. You've brought us one step closer to a united Eorzea.
Your modesty knows no bounds, Antecedent. Were it not for your efforts, Sir Emmerich would never have become such a steadfast ally. When he convinces his countrymen to rejoin the Alliance, we shall all reap the benefits, military and economic. I tell you, we are on the cusp of a new era of unity and prosperity. Territorial disputes are all that divide us now. But I have faith that we will find an amicable solution in time. And failing that, I'll have my trusty Warrior of Light box the ears of all concerned. Speaking of whom...
He will be joining us shortly. A matter at the quicksand required his attention, but it did not sound serious.
Not serious indeed. Just a missing crystal brave, no big deal. A friend. To the Royal Promenade. The Chamber of Root. To visit the Sultana in her private chambers. And finally, get the banquet I've been longing for. Lady in waiting. Thank you for coming, sir. Her Grace is most eager to speak with you. If you require a moment to compose yourself before your audience, you may have it. Or, if you are ready, it would be my honor to escort you to Her Grace's chambers forthwith. Alright. Here we go. Upon proceeding to the Sultana's bedchamber, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Everyone, let's do it.
Enter. Your Grace, your guest has arrived.
Pray, come in, and take your ease.
"'Tis well that the steps of faith held against the Horde."
And what of the city proper?
We sustained some few losses, but the heart of our nation yet beats with vigor. I am not certain I could say the same had we not received your most generous aid.
An attack on Ishgard is an attack on the realm. We stand together or fall divided.
Such noble words, after the fact.
I had hoped to speak in the presence of Her Grace, but it seems she has been delayed. That being the case, now would seem as good a time as any. Honored friends, pray allow me to convey Ishgard's warmest gratitude for your part in the defense of our lands. 'Tis upon the success of this very alliance that my recommendation to throw open the gates of judgment shall be founded. With the blessing of the Archbishop, it is my hope that Ishgard will soon be reunited with her long-estranged sister nations, and that Eorzea shall once more be as one.
Very well.
Is aught amiss?
Nothing to worry about. I shall return anon. You wished a word, Yu Hase?
You may go.
Your Grace.
You must be curious as to the reason for this private audience. The matter I would discuss, however, will soon make apparent the need for discretion. I intend to abdicate the throne and dissolve the monarchy. You have seen for yourself the storm of turmoil that howls through our streets. The government fails in its responsibilities, and my subjects suffer the consequences of our incompetence. But I will see them suffer no longer. The victory feast shall provide the stage on which I declare the dissolution of the Sultanate. 'Tis mine intent that the ruling class of our golden city should take its place beside the common man in a fair and equitable republic. No more shall this nation bow to the whims of a privileged few. Yet, that which I propose will entail the tearing up of this city's very foundations. And even Roban, with all his strength and influence, will be hard-pressed to keep his footing on such treacherous ground. Thus would I ask you to lend him a steadying hand. You who have endured the wrath of innumerable foes are the one hero in whom I can place my trust. Will you do this thing for me? I am truly grateful. More grateful than I can well express. Much of my dread for the coming days has been quieted.
Your Grace! Her Grace, the Sultana, is dead. Poison in her wine? You did this!
Spare us your denials! I see no other suspects, and the room has but the one entrance. I hereby accuse you of regicide! Men, arrest this viper!
Sir, barring a few exceptions, we have detained all those with allegiance to the Scions. The Rising Stones is also under our control.
And what do you hope to achieve with this mutiny?
Why, that which we have striven for all along, Commander. The salvation of Eorzea.
What is the meaning of this?
Knights from the homeland. This cannot bode well.
Lord Commander, we have received an urgent message from the Holy See. I am grieved to report that your serpentine foes have resumed their assault. Needless to say, your presence is urgently required. These knights have come to bear you swiftly home to Ishgard.
A surprise attack?
We've had no such word from our men, and the timing is most fortuitous to catch us away from the city.
Most fortuitous indeed.
Lord Commander, we must away!
You have been a most gracious host. I hope that I might one day return the favor. Come, Lucia.
Whatever is going on in there? Ah, the ever-dutiful brass blades. I must apologize, but my dance card is rather full. Another time, perhaps?
Thancred, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. You stand accused of committing acts of espionage in service to the Garlean Empire.
Espionage? What in the seven hells are you talking about? Ah, If you're referring to that business with the Ultima weapon, then you must understand, I wasn't myself.
Under interrogation, an Imperial prisoner revealed your involvement in numerous dealings with the enemy. We've also been investigating reports that you are a practitioner of forbidden arts. You'd best come along with us.
You invite me to your party and now you want me to leave? I do so detest receiving mixed signals. Come then. I believe I've lost my appetite for this farce of a celebration.
You go too far, Lord Adeleji. By what right do you march armed soldiers into a royal banquet and eject state visitors without her grace's consent? You treat the brass blades as your personal army and show contempt for the throne with your every act. Leave us, now.
Is that an order, General? Mayhap you have mistaken me for one of your flames. You will find I am not so slavishly obedient. As you lecture me on personal armies. As for your outrageous claim that I have shown contempt for the throne, let all here observe that it was not I who feasted while an assassin removed its occupant. I expect this is your idea of defending the nation, is it? This and diluting our forces through these distractions in Cartano and Kurthis. I do begin to see how the ranks of the Immortal Flames came to be riddled with Garlean sympathizers. You are plainly unfit for command.
Wait, goddamn you. Your words make no sense. What assassin?
You mean to say you don't know? We caught the vaunted champion of the Scions in her Grace's private chambers, not moments after the deed was done.
No! No, this cannot be!
Save your breath. You will need it to plead your case. You and your entire order are to be tried for this atrocity. Bring in the prisoner!
This man stands accused of poisoning Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ul Namo, and as suspected accessories to the crime, all members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn will be detained for questioning.
This is madness!
What a pity. Who'd have thought your tale would end like this?
Should you demand further proof, a vial with traces of the substance used to poison Her Grace was found upon the assassin's person.
How very convenient.
You would speak of convenience? Who persuaded Her Grace to host this celebration? A diversion which presented you and your confederates ample opportunity to commit the crime, and a crowd within which to fade from view. A more convenient occasion I could scarcely imagine.
How dare you! After all we have done for Uldar!
Hold your tongue, witch! I'll not be ensorcelled! I know all about the dark gift that you and your disciples wield. Oh, yes. I've observed how you worked upon the minds of the Alliance leaders, bending them to your will. And what of your cordial relationship with Sir Emmerich? For years, Ishgard abjured all contact with the outside world, and now the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights treats you with the familiarity of a childhood friend. I'll tell you what I think. I think this desperate defense of Ishgard was but a ruse to deceive us into dividing our forces. Your next move will be to charm your Kurthan allies into invading our lands. Now that is truly ridiculous.
How do you even think of this stuff?
She cannot be dead. Stand aside, Ilbert. I want to see the Sultana.
Spare yourself the pain, brother. I saw her with my own eyes. For a mercy, the poison took her swiftly. Her handmaiden can attest to that.
This cannot be. Nanamo. Nanamo. No!
Plainly, the Royalists can no longer be relied upon to keep our nation safe. And so it falls to the monitorists of the Syndicate to govern Uldar. But should you wish to help us, General, we would be more than happy to entrust the task of planning Her Grace's funeral to you. It seems only right that you should bury your precious Sultana, and we will be glad to be rid of that burden.
I'll bet you will. You more than any man.
Whatever do you mean?
I mean you had her killed, you black-hearted bastard!
What rot! Though I did have sufficient motive, 'tis true. That young lady caused me no end of grief. She always was a most unwilling puppet. I dare say Her Grace was grateful that someone thought to cut her strings.
You would mock her, then mock her from hell!
What?
Have you lost your mind, General? It is forbidden to draw steel in the royal chambers, much less slaughter our fellow Syndicate members. You're one of them! You've been in league with the Scions all along!
You're next, you scheming bastard!
Oh, Raban! 7 hells!
Admiral, we must leave.
Ah!
How unlike you, old friend. I did not expect to take your arm so easily.
Take the Scions into custody. They have conspired to commit regicide. And arrest this traitor as well.
Ilbert, I hope you choke on their coin.
'Tis better than the dirt I've supped on these long years. We can't all abandon Alamigo and become great war heroes as you have. You are not the man you once were, Raban. Since that girl strapped the yoke around your neck, you've become docile. She took the mad bull and cut off his balls, and a bull that cannot rot is fit for naught but slaughter. Shall I tell you who really killed your precious Sultana? It was me.
You die! I never doubted you, not for a moment. But there is more to this than I yet understand. Flee this place. Clear your names. Find out who is behind this plot. It is the only way. Now go!
Ah, there you are.
Thancred, where have you been?
Avoiding the fumbling advances of some very persistent admirers. When I realized the celebrations had turned sour, it seemed prudent to slip away and take stock of the situation. 'Twould appear that much of the city is already under tight guard. It occurs to me that expanding the Brass Blade's authority may not have been such a wonderful idea after all.
The success of this plan was contingent upon those thugs having the run of the place. Just how long has this scheme been in motion?
The careful preparations, the maneuvering of forces. I am inclined to agree with the General's insistence that a deeper plot exists here.
So, would I be right in thinking we now have an excuse to pummel as many brass blades as we like?
Unless you plan on pummeling them all, I'm not sure that will greatly aid our cause.
The Sultana's assassination was but one part of the scheme. We too were its targets. And though we did not share poor Nanamo's fate, we are yet hobbled by the charges laid at our door. Where now might we seek refuge?
Where indeed we may safely assume that our foe is thought to have the Rising Stones watched.
Forgive me for stating the obvious, but our choice of destination will matter little if we cannot secure an escape route out of Ul'dah. Happily, I believe I can provide one. Papa Shan once told me about the passages hidden in the walls of the palace. If I recall correctly, the fireplace in Nanamo's chambers conceals the entrance to a tunnel. It should lead outside the city and allow us to avoid any messy confrontations.
The rest of you, go on ahead. I'll handle this lot.
By yourself? I suppose I shall just have to join you.
Crystal Braves too, huh? Now this should be interesting.
Ida! Papa Limo!
We will hold our pursuers here. Hurry, now! Find this tunnel of Thancreds.
Minfilia, we cannot linger.
Now look what you've done.
Ida, are you all right? There are just too many of them.
I'm fine. I could do this all day. How about you?
Nearing the end of my tether.
This is so stupid. We're the scions of the Seventh Dawn. The ones who stand between this realm and the evil that's trying to destroy it.
And if you think we'll leave the stewardship of Eorzea to the likes of your masters, then you're sorely mistaken.
Sorry I dragged you into this, Papa Limo.
'Tis hardly the first time, and I'll be damned if it will be the last. Let them have it, Ida!
I was hoping you'd say that.
I never knew such a watercourse existed beneath Uldar.
The architecture is of the Sildine style, if I'm not mistaken. The ancients plainly foresaw the need for a ready means of escape.
This way!
Well, that didn't take long. It seems these tunnels were not as secret as I'd hoped.
You two, go on ahead. Thancred and I will deal with this.
What do you mean to do?
Only that which is required to ensure that the dawn's light survive to brighten the morrow.
Fear not, antecedent. You haven't seen the last of these fair features.
My friends.
Leave us!
What is the plan, milady? Shall I take the dozen on the left and you the dozen on the right? The odds are not exactly stacked in our favor.
Numbers will count for little when I bring the tunnel down upon their heads. Though I cannot say I relish the thought of being entombed with you for all eternity.
You wound me. I will have you know that many a maid would kill for the chance to spend forever at my side. Now, may I have the last dance? Well, this is going splendidly. Now would be a good time, milady!
"'Tis done. Forgive me, Mitra.
Farewell, Nymphelia.
Hydaelyn, she speaks to me. No. I must remain behind, but you cannot stay with me. Please, you must go on. You are the warrior of light. You are hope for the Scions and for all the realm. As long as your flame continues to burn, the light of the dawn may ever be relit. You must escape and save Eorzea from those who would plunge it into darkness. "'Tis the only way.
I am glad to see you safe, my friend. What of the others? Damn that man! Teleji played me for a fool! I thought the Crystal Brave's mine till the very moment I felt the blade at my back.
There will be ample time for soul-searching later. For now, we must put some arms between us and Ul'dah.
Well, would you look who it is? Need a ride? I doubt it'll be half as exciting as the last trip we took. Not if I have anything to say about it anyway. Let's not dawdle, eh? All aboard! I was stocking up on supplies over in Vesper Bay, you see, when your sister come up and begged a favour. Said her brother was having some trouble down in Ul'dah, and likely needed a helping hand getting away. Thinking them ruins would make a fine hiding place, I decided to try there first. And lo and behold, there you were! Aye, and judging by them soldiers as were pouring out of the city, I arrived not a moment too soon. Ha! Must have been fate that we happened to find you there, though, eh?
I had thought to look out for Alize, but 'twould appear she was the one watching over me. I've made such a mess of things.
And who might you be, young sir?
Pippin Taropin, Vice Marshal of the Immortal Flames. I had been on the Alamegan front these past few moons, but an urgent communication called me back to Ul'dah. Scarce had my boots touched the cobbles, though, when the streets erupted with cries of assassination. I immediately went in search of answers, and came across Master Alphino here. Needless to say, I did not think his imprisonment justified. The blame plainly lies with the Monitarists. Their greed and corruption are well known to me, but for them to take advantage of the situation with such alacrity...
Was that Pippin, you said? Ain't that the name of General Alden's lad?
Yes, I am his son. Adopted, of course. 'Twas only as we were leaving Ul'dah that I learned of father's fate. Once I have seen you a safe distance away, I mean to return to the city and extricate him from this madness.
Then you needn't travel no further than Blackbrush. Our fugitives have a friend waiting for them there.
I dreamed of bringing about Eorzea's salvation, but in the end, 'Twas I who needed saving.
Oh no, 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 I wasn't expecting this. Oh no, sorry. Them soldiers to keep searching for a while yet. Reckon we'll take the carriage back toward Ul'dah and get the lay of the land. Maybe provide a distraction if need be. You three wait here. Help will be along shortly. Stay strong, friends. The real fight's to come. All right, let's go. My controller turned off, hence I was not fast enough to stop the automatic advancement of the text, so sorry, I don't know what Remit said in the very beginning. But holy, let me just say, even after all these years, even knowing that it's coming, still, the parting glass, this mission, and everything that happens at the banquet still hits so hard. The most unassuming folk can prove to be our greatest allies. That fellow was but a passing merchant, yet he lent us aid without a moment's hesitation, or any hint of concern for his own safety. Though I can well imagine how a man could feel inspired to risk all in your presence. Father spoke often of you, Furious, and long have I looked forward to our first meeting. Needless to say, this is not how I envisioned it. Master Alphino, you must not give in to despair. That would only play into our enemy's hands. So long as you and Furious are free, we may still set things right. Forgive me, Marshal Terrapin, but Alphino, my boy, sorry to keep you waiting. Who is this? Oh, it is. Sid, what are you doing here? Pulling you out of the fire as usual. Your merchant friend told me everything. Truly? Then he is no merchant but an angel in peddler's clothing. But tell us, how do you intend to bear our friends to safety? I hid the Enterprise but a short distance away. All I need is a destination. We must find a place beyond the reach of both the Monitarists and the Crystal Braves. Kurthus, Ishgard will not suffer the intrusion of foreign forces in their territory. That settles it. With me, everyone. Not I fear. I must remain here. I dare not abandon Ul'dah to the Monitarists and their cronies. You may be certain that they will seek to defame you, but here and in the other city-states. But know that I shall do my utmost to thwart their every effort. Frankly, I do not expect it to be much of a challenge. The small folk will not turn so easily on the Warrior of Light and his allies, no matter what the Monitarists claim. Master Terrapin, I know not what to say. Ah, now that Father would labor to believe. But enough talk. You must go, Master Alphino. Your airship awaits. Up, up. There's no rest for the righteous.
We should make for Camp Dragonhead and speak with Lord Horsefang. Mayhap he will know what to do. Oh, at last I take control back.
Oh my goodness. As I was saying, yeah, it hits still just as hard all this time later, replaying it. I remember the first time I played this game and that whole sequence came on. First, just the warning that, hey, a lot of cutscenes are about to play. You should set a time for this. I'm like, oh, okay, that's interesting. I've sat through quite a few cutscenes before. I'm sure I'll be okay. And then just getting hit with just wave after wave of unexpected subversion is what it is. Just changes the entirety of the game. There are some things that you expect, of course, if you pay attention to the story, but other things are just like, whoa, what in the heck? Actually, one of my favorite things to do is just go on YouTube and watch people's reactions to those sets of cutscenes, and you'll just find some wild things. The gamut of expressions and things that are going through people's heads as the fall of essentially the Scions and everything else that's happening in Eorzea just sets up the rise where you go into Ishgard for Heavensward. It's chef's kiss. It's so good. As a point of order also, Remnant said that Alphino's sister, Alize, was the one who alerted that merchant to go save him in Ul'dah. I'm only doing the MSQs here, MSQs and the job quests, but if you actually started the Bahamut raid trials, then you would actually know what Alize is up to. Her and Urian J are up to some stuff over in the Waking Sand, so you get some background there. If you do those hand in hand, then a lot of this will actually make more sense. Either way, we're almost there. We are so close. The end of the parting glass. Master Alphino told me of your tale, Furious. It warms my heart that you should turn to me before all others, and I shall endeavor to deserve your trust. Alas, the situation here has grown more complicated in your absence. It would be best if I explained in full. Let's do it. Before the dawn.
There has been word from the capital. Ishgard has weathered another assault, and 'tis said several wyverns broke through into the city proper. The temple knights succeeded in slaying the beasts, but the intrusion prompted orders to further strengthen the guard, and to place the city under a perpetual state of alert. How keenly we feel the loss of our wards at the gates of judgment. Yet we must not bemoan our misfortune. Sir Emmerich is safely returned from Ul'dah, and once more leads the defense of Ishgard. As for the matter of your asylum, I am afraid no progress will be made until the threat to our nation is diminished. But do not despair. You are not without allies. You are more than welcome to shelter here for as long as you wish. Pray, think of it as a new headquarters of sorts. The Falling Snows, or some such. All frivolity aside, any who come here in search of you will receive no aid from House Fortom. For once, the Ishgardian reputation for inhospitality shall work in our favor. Agents of Ul'dah will find their every inquiry dismissed, and their every request for entry rebuffed, until such time as their masters have acknowledged your innocence. You once fought to preserve the honor of my dear friend. 'Tis a blessing that I may now repay that debt in kind. But let us dwell no more on this. Pray, join the rest of your companions. 'Tis bitterly cold this day. I suspect there are those who might welcome the warmth your presence brings.
Agreed. I will do what I can. To the intercessory. Greetings, sir. Shall I show you inside? Upon proceeding to the intercessory, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Oh boy. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Don't hit me again in the feels! Let's do it. Proceed to the intercessory. Before the dawn, complete. Was not expecting Zataru. Alphino! Furious! Is it really you? I'm so happy that you were... I tried contacting Minfilia and the others, but no one would respond. And then Crystal Braves, our own people, turned on us in the marketplace. Fleming told me to run, and so I did. I ran and I ran until my lungs burned and my feet ached, but I lost my way, and then... Fortunately, I've observed some of the Braves behaving suspiciously beforehand. There she is. Ah yes, my mask. It was lost in the struggle. Pretty, isn't she? Anyway, after Yugiri found me, we traveled to Vesper Bay and met up with Urianger. When we told him what had happened, he used his magics to weave a glamour around the Waking Sands. From the outside, our old headquarters now looks like an... What was that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hopefully I'm still going. The transformation didn't take long either. Ooh, okay. The transformation didn't take long either. Apparently, Urianger stated making preparations after the Imperial attack, just in case the Empire ever chose to pay us another visit. Good thinking, eh? Sorry, where was I? Oh, yes. So we waited there at the Waking Sands, hoping others would come, but no one else did. My people are searching for the other Scions even as we speak, but we have met with no success as yet. I had hoped that you might be able to suggest further places to look. Ah, but you should know, the Rising Stones did not share the Waking Sands' good fortune. Only Crystal Braves await you there. Be that as it may, we yet have cause to hope, do we not? If the two of you escaped, it is not impossible that the others could have done so as well. You may have been forsaken by men and women believed true, but rest assured that the people of Doma yet stand with you. We welcome this opportunity to repay our debts, and shall continue our efforts to locate the others and see the Scions restored to their rightful place of honor. Thank goodness for you, Giddy.
'Tis all my doing.
Sad Alphino times.
I believed myself the only one who truly understood Eorzea's woes. And look what that arrogance has wrought. I gave commands, influenced governments with my certainty. I treated the Crystal Braves and even the Scions themselves as pawns in my great scheme to save the realm. But in my headlong rush into imagined glory, I paid no heed to the ground upon which I trod. The salvation of Eorzea. What was it that I hoped to achieve? Did I believe that I could rid the realm of every danger and difficulty? That I could defeat the Empire and the Ascians, and find homes for every refugee? Oh, yes. I was so very clever. Become a guardian of Eorzea, I implored, and sat back to watch my perfect army cleanse the land of chaos. 'Twas all but a means to feed my own vanity. Only when all is lost do I finally realize the truth.
Oh, Alphino.
So, Master Alphino, are you content to remain a broken blade? Is there no flame hot enough to reforge you? What of the fine companions who yet stand at your side? I dare say the fires of their determination will soon have you slicing the air again with your customary wit.
I hardly deserve such friendship. And besides, where are we to go?
to know, if I may? Should this place not serve our purpose, then we shall go to Ishgard. Minfilia told me many times, as long as we stand fast against despair, the beacon of hope will never be lost to sight. Be it in the snow or in the clouds, we few will see that the dawn's light shines again.
You are right, Tataru. Thank you. And thank you for your kind words, Lord Orchefon. 'Tis true that Eorzea yet has her guardians. The Scions have achieved much, and 'twould be remiss of me to discard it all in a fit of self-pity. Let us then resume our journey, together, one step at a time.
Dude, Tataru killed that cutscene. Holy smokes, that was excellent. Oh, there it is. I've done it. The end credit rolls for Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. Oh my goodness. Feels good to be back here. And even now, I still remember just the absolute swell of things bubbling up inside me when I first got to this point. I think anybody who actually arrives here can attest to that. Like, the complete change in the quality of the game from going through A Realms Reborn to reaching this point. I mean, the end of A Realms Reborn, like proper 2.0, I mean, it's fine and everything. But then when you get past the patch quests and the setup they do, and the breakdown of all just like the basic Final Fantasy, I don't know, fantasy game tropes and things, to this intrigue and subversion of all of your expectations going into Heaven's Word is just absolutely wild. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and from here, a lot of things change. People say that A Realms Reborn is still the worst part of the game the entirety of the game, right? There's still many expansions to come. So look forward to even better storytelling and moments that hit even harder. I think one thing that's lacking in the Bloody Banquet, as we'll call it, to really bring up the way that is presented, is usually in the big moments that happen later in the game, there's always a backing track. They have some song that just elevates it even higher and higher. And for all of the events that just happened, you don't really have that. It's kind of just a mishmash of either no music in the back or just songs that you've heard before, but nothing for the explicit purpose of swelling emotion. And I think if they had that, oh my gosh, it would be like just transcendent. That being said, yeah, this is just the credits. I'm going to go ahead and skip this, actually. There's no need to go through all this.
All has been arranged as you desired, my lord.
Lolorito's not happy. Nabrialis is no more. The ardor was not his to invoke. His demise was of his own making. Nevertheless, it concerns me. They have extinguished that which should rightly be eternal. Mayhap he was not wholly mistaken. Greater haste must be warranted. We are of one mind. The northern lands, then. The earth is fertile and the seeds well sown. By my will they shall reap salvation unlike any the world has known. By his will. By his will. I have answered thy summons, emissary. Speak and make thine intent known. I would speak of fate, Archon. Yours, mine, the fate of this very star. Yurianche? No!
Thou thinkest sanctuary lieth beyond. Delusion, despair, death. Thou shalt find naught else here. Alas, I must try. To preserve the dawn's light, the heroes journeyed north. Their hearts filled with hope and eyes fixed heaven's ward. Oh, there it is, man! There it is! Oh, complete, baby. All of A Realm Reborn, even the patch quests. This next MSQ, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is now officially Heaven's Word content. And there you go. Yep, I think right there is where I'm going to end this. I've officially completed patch 2.55 before the fall with the Bloody Banquet and the lead up into Heaven's Word. It's been a wild ride. It took me 17 chapters or 17 sessions to get here. That's not too shabby. Anybody that decided to tune in and join in, thank you very much. I'm so excited to finally get into Heaven's Word, one of my favorite expansions. I feel like a fan favorite among so many other people. Wait, what's this on the road again? What is this? Oh. There's something here. Oh, is that... Oh, that must be my Bard quest. Yep. Everything's coming together. There it is. But yeah, this is episode 17 of On the Dawntrail, completion of A Realm Reborn, including the patch quest 2.55, leading into Heaven's Ward, the next chapter. I'll get into it. Thank you for tuning in to wherever you may be. Good morning, good night, and everything in between. Until next time, people. See ya!